Well, what did that mean to him? How tough was he? 5 different times he was publicly whipped. 39 lashes. This was leather whips that oftentimes had pieces of bone or metal embedded in the tips of the lashes. It was designed to wrap around and tear the skin. His back would have been nothing but a massive scar. 5 times. 3 times he was beaten with wooden rods. The purpose of that was to pulverize all of your large muscles without breaking your bones. Once he was crushed with stones and left for dead. 3 times he was shipwrecked. Once he spent a day and a night on the open sea just hanging on to whatever it was. Often hungry. Often without shelter, no place to lay his head at the end of the day. Often in danger. This was Paul. And you know what his response to all of that was? I'm just summarizing through a whole bunch of what he said. It was, hey, people are worth it. People are worth it. That they're worth it. Because he had offered his body as a living sacrifice, and he had to go through all of this, and yet people were worth it. So when he was in jail, he shared Jesus with the jailers. And when he was a prisoner on a ship, he shared Jesus with the soldier who were guarding him. And when he was on trial before Caesar, he shared Jesus with all of the officials. In fact, with all the servants in the house. That time that he was dragged out of the city and crushed with stones and left for dead, when he regained consciousness, he went back into the same city and started preaching again. Why? Because people are worth it. Because you, specifically you, are worth it. And if he was alive today and this was his mission field, you would be worth it. He would be willing to take the same beatings for you today that he was willing to take for strangers, 2,000 years ago, again and again and again, because he understood that the road to victory was one of sacrifice. Jesus already told him, he said, listen, this is the last time I'm going to have this meal with you before I suffer. He broke that bread and said, this is my body. He took that cup and said, this is my blood, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sin. He said, listen, it's coming. Hey, it's just ahead. It's coming. But you're worth it. That life of victory, it requires sacrifice. And if you want to be the best husband or wife that you can be, you have to put your spouse's interests ahead of your own. If you want to be the best father that you can be, you have to sacrifice time that you can spend doing other things. If you want to be the best employee, the best student that you can be, you have to sacrifice. But if you want those things, whether it's husband, wife, parent, employee, student, if you want those things, meaning being the best that you can be, and everything else that comes along with it, if you want that and all that God has to offer, you just have to lay your life down. You have to lay it all down. If you don't understand the battle, what happens is people think, man, there's just an easy way to this grace of God. It's not the way God works. And it's not the promise that He's given. If you want victory in your family, you lay down your life. If you want victory in your marriage, you lay down your life. If you want peace, you lay down your life. If you want joy, you lay down your life. If you want fulfillment, you lay down your life. If you want no regrets, you lay down your life. Victory requires sacrifice. See, it's as if God is saying to all mankind, look, this physical life is short. It's short. It's like a mist. It's like a vapor. It's here and then it's gone. And God, it's as though He's saying to us, listen, you give me everything you've got. Okay? Everything. Your time, your treasure, your talent, even your spouse, your children. Give it all to me. Hand it over. And then pour out your life for me. For just this little temporary bit of time. To bring other people into the kingdom. That's His plan for us. And so often we think, yeah, but look at everything I'm going to have to give up. If I said, what do you mean sacrifice my goals and my dreams and all this? You see, the fear is that if I lay lay my dreams down, that God is going to replace it with something less. That's the real fear. If I lay my life down, the life God gives me, I'm not going to want it. It's going to be less than what I can do on my own. It's not going to be as good as what I had. You see, and that's an utter lack of faith. And only those who truly lay it down discover the truth. Because he says, listen, trust me in this. I'm going to pour out so much blessing you're not even going to be able to receive it. But he won't make life easy. There's a great difference between a blessed life and a full life and a joyful life and a peaceful life and an easy life. The easy life he doesn't promise. See, anything worth having is worth fighting for. But if you do this, if you lay it down, what he will do is he'll make you strong. Well, what he will do is he'll give you passion. What he will do is he'll give you a sense of purpose and then fulfillment. He'll give you joy. He'll give you peace. He'll do all of those things. Jesus said, I want to share this meal with you before I suffer. In another place he said, no one takes my life from me. I lay it down of my own accord. He gave it up. He made the sacrifice freely because he understands that victory requires sacrifice. You know, it was later that night when he said, I want to share this meal before I suffer. When he said, breaking the bread, this is my body. When he said, drink from it, this is the blood of the covenant which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sin. It was just later that night that he was arrested, that he was beaten, that he was mocked, that he was spit upon, that they tore out handfuls of his beard. And he said, but you're worth it. John 15:13, Jesus said, greater love has no man than this, that he laid down his life for his friends. And in Hebrews 12:2, the Bible says, let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy set before him endured the cross. For the joy set before him. See, that joy was you and it was me. It was for the opportunity to bring us back to God. To right the wrong that happened in the very beginning in the garden. For that joy and eternity literally with us. For that joy, he said, no, that's worth it. For them, for him, I'll do this. For her, yes, I will for that. And not only will I do it, but for the joy. Looking forward to it. Counting it a privilege. The great privilege of my life is to lay it down. For the joy that is set before him, he endured the cross. You know, every one of us is uniquely created, right? We not only look different on the outside, we are different on the inside. We've been given as a gift wiring that is unique to us, each one. All right, and that's a gift, right? And it comes even to our preferences. Some of you really jazzed about this snow, right? Okay, and then you backsliders. Okay, I didn't mean that. Okay, some of you are much more excited about a beach with warm ocean water and sunshine. Yes, I've seen. I feel your pain. You know, some people love the forest. Some people love the desert, right? And you know, I've never driven anywhere, you know, where I said, cool, you know, I think I could live here. You know, we were driving across this flat, sagebrush desert one time. We were newly married. I said, man, this place is so beautiful. And my wife looked at me and she said, what are you talking about? It looks like we're driving across the moon, you know? And, you know, everybody's wired differently, right? We just are. And some of you paint and draw and sculpt, and some of you play instruments and sing. Some of you can fix anything and understand how things work, and some of you can cook anything, and some of you can make anything with your hands. You know, it's just some of you are writers. You know, some of you love to read. We're just all wired differently, and it's as though the Lord is just taking each one of us. You know, every